Hey everyone, welcome to Stretch Fusion at the Levittown Library. My name is Debbie, and I'm happy to be here with you. It is Thursday, October 23rd at 1:30 p.m. And let's get started. Let's get moving. Remember, my number one priority is to keep you all safe. So if anything doesn't feel right, either modify, change it, or don't do it. We're going to work a little bit on balance, a little bit on coordination, moving the body, and working our way through some strength moves, which will then end up as some stretching moves, getting the body getting up and moving. So let's get started. We're going to start with a little bit of a march, pumping the arms, slow motion though. So here we go. Slowly bring your knees up for 1 and 2. But slower is harder. Here's 3 and 4. Careful. Here's 5 and 6. 2 more. Here's 7. 8, now fold the arms, and 1. Legs just keep going like a clock, and 2. Here's 3, and 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. Fingers up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Working our core at the same time. Here's 5, and 6. Here's 7, 8. Slowly lower the arms as that knee comes up, and 2. Here's 3, 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. Carefully add a twist for 1 and 2. Here's 3, 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to center, no twist for 1 and 2. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fingers stay up for 1. Lower if you need to though. 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Fold the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fingers down, pump for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more, and 8. So taking it in a little bit of a wide stance, we're just going to gently take it side to side. We're going to add some arm movements either up or to the side. I'll cue you as we go along. So you don't have to bend your knees too far. If you have any hip knee issues, you can also just lift your heel up if any kind of bending is not good for you. So we're taking it to your right and left. And again to the right, very gentle, and left. And take it to the right and left and right. I'm going to add my right hand reaching up and then the left. So just alternating the arms. Only reach the height that is good for you. If you have shoulder issues, keep them small or don't move them at all. We're going to be changing this soon. I'll let you know when, but it's going to be cross body. So here we go. The right arm just goes cross to the left and to the, and just reaching. Gentle twisting. Mindful if you have any spine issues. Again, keep yourself safe. I'll let you know when, but next is going to be back up to the ceiling again. So here we go, bringing that right arm all the way up and other side. 4 more counts like this. So that's 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring everything to the center. So bringing your feet a little bit closer together, we're going to take it into some alternating arm circles, reaching forward, starting with your left arm first. So take it to the left and around, and to the right, keeping it small if you need to, and 2, and switch, and 3. We're going to go for 5, and then we're going to reverse the direction. Here's 4, and 5, And now reverse, starting with the right and the left, like you're swimming, and 2, and reach. Here's 3, and reach, 2 more counts, and 4, and reach, 1 more with each arm, and 5, and reach. All right, taking it to some shoulder rolls. So we're gently waking up all of our joints and our muscles. So taking it to some just gentle shoulder rolls, just bringing them around for 1, and 2. We'll go 4 in each direction, and 3. As you come down, just squeeze those shoulder blades together. Here's 4, now reverse. Bring them around for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Taking it to some elbow rolls. So bringing the elbows wide and around. If this bothers your shoulders, continue with just the shoulder rolls. So bringing them wide and around. You can even place your hands on your shoulders if that doesn't bother you. Here's 2, and 3. Place your hands anywhere that's good for you. And 4, reverse. Bring them around for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and bring the arms down. So we're going to take it to one more set of rolls with the arms, full arm circles, forward for 8, backwards for 8. If your full is this, then that's fine. If your full is like this, that's good too, or anywhere in between. So again, listen to your body. So palms face forward, bring them around. Imagine you're touching the ceiling, and now you're touching the walls on either side of you to whatever range of motion is safest for you. Round for 2. And bring them down with those shoulder blades squeezed, and 3. And up and around for 4. 4 more in this direction, and 5. If 8's too many, do less. Here's 6. Bring it around for 7. 1 more in this direction, and 8. Now reverse. Bring them back and around for 1. And around for 2. And 3. So not only are you stretching, and 4, you're strengthening the muscles. Here's 5, and 6, 2 more, 7, and 8, and bring them down. We take it into a little bit of a side twisting like motion, flopping the arms. So just take them side to side, and that's 2. Again, mindful, listen to your body. 3, if something doesn't feel right, you know to stop. Here's 4. And 5, I call these floppy arms, and 6, here's 7, and 8. All right, good job with that. So we're gonna take it to our hip joints a little bit. You can hold on. Right foot is slightly forward, feet are gently on the floor. Imagine you're crushing a bug, poor bug. All right, so here we go, just in and out, and 2. Here's 3, and 4, and 5. We're trying not to move your hips, and 6, or the rest of your body, and 7, and 8. Good, now taking that right knee, you're gonna make little circles. So bring it in and around, you don't have to go high. And 2, just 4 in each direction. Here's 3, and 4. Now reverse. Take it for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Good, let's take it to the other side. Crushing that poor bug. Here we go. Bring that knee in and out. And remember, the rest of the body still. And here's 3, and 4. Getting that hip joint working. Here's 5, and 6. Here's 7, and 8. And now taking it to those knee circles, bring that left knee into the right and around. For 1, 4 in each direction, and 2. Here's 3, and 4, reverse. Bring it around for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Right, so we're going to take it into just some forward heel taps. You don't really have to clunk onto the floor, just bring your foot forward. And now switch, and the other side, like you're doing a little bit of a dance. And 2, and other side, and 3, and switch. 1 more each side, then we're gonna hold a little bit of a stretch. 4, and other side. Now take that right heel down, toes up, See if you can bend forward a little bit, getting a little bit of a stretch in the back of the leg. At the same time, lower your toes towards the floor. Raise them up. Bring your body up. Taking it to the other leg now, the heel down, toes are up. Flat back, slightly going forward. Again, if you feel anything weird in your back, then get out of the position. Lowering the toes to the floor. Bring them up. Body comes all the way up. We're taking it into a little bit of a step out. So we're all still in this process of getting that body warmed up. You're going to step out to the right. Your arms are going to go to the right, all the way up and around, or halfway if up and around's not good for you. So here we go. Step out to the right, just circling around. Bring them back. Step out for 2 and come back. Out for 3 and back. One more in this direction. Out for 4 and come back. Good. We're going to step out to the other side, so make sure nothing's in your way. Here we go. To the left and around for 1 and bring it back. And 2 and back. And 3. One more. And 4 and back. Right, so we're going to take it into a little bit of a tap back, bringing your knee up. Now, you don't have to go this high. If this is as high as you're going, that's fine. Or you can just tap front, back, and tap front if lifting that leg up is an issue. So there's always something for everyone. So I'm going to tap that right leg back, fairly wide. Slowly bring that knee up. And again, tap it back. Bring it up. 2 more. Tap it back. Bring it up. 1 more. Tap it back. Bring it up. And feet are parallel. We're taking it to the other leg. And hold on or get it, position yourself, whatever's best for you. So here we go. Tap it back. Bring that knee up. Tap it back. Knee up. Every time that knee comes up, pull that belly button in. Tap it back. Knee up. You're working your core muscles as well. Tap it back. Here's our last one. Knee up. And feet are parallel. All right. So we're going to do a little bit more upper body movements. I borrow from a lot of different types of exercise. So this one is taken from a Pilates move called the mermaid, where we're just gently bringing our hands in front. Slowly bring the arms up as high as you can to the chest. If up overhead's not a good thing for you, you're going to take it over to your right. Lower the right arm as you just reach it through. Bring it back. Then bring your body up and lower down. Doing it again, bring it up. We're going to take it over to the other side now. Bend over to the left. Let that left arm come through. Bring it back. All the way up. And lower down. A few more to each side. So come up. I'm going to stop here just in case, just for a little bit of a modification. You can just lower the arm down like this. You don't have to reach all the way up. Bring it back, body up, and lower down. So that's just a recommendation or a suggestion if the arm's all the way up overhead is a problem. And now taking it over to the left, then lowering the left arm, bringing it back, all the way up and down. So one more each side. I'm going full range now, all the way up. Taking it over, right arm lowers and reaches across, bring it back, all the way up and down. Here's our last one to the left, all the way up, take it over, lower the left arm, reach it through, bring it back, all the way up and bring the arms down. All right, we are going to take it into little bit of a side turnout, bringing that knee up a little bit, and lower down, or just lift your heel up and down if lifting the leg up is an issue. So here we go, just bringing that leg up and take it down, getting a little bit of a stretch in the hip. Bring it up for 2, 2 more. Up for 3, 1 more. Up for 4, and down. But taking it to the other side with a little turnout. You don't have to lift high. Bringing that leg up for 1, and take it down, and 2. Just getting the body used to moving in all sorts of directions. Here's 3, 1 more, and 4, and take it down. So we're going to take it to a little bit of balance, because balance is so very important, and it's something we should all be practicing every day. Every day that as we age, we lose our sense of balance. So it's something that the practice will actually help us. So make sure you do have something to hold on to if you do need it. We're going to be lifting and lowering that right knee up 5. And then you're going to hold it the 5th one. You're going to hold it for 10 counts. If that seems like a lot for you, again, make sure that you either have something to hold on to or lower your foot, and then join us again in between. So here we go, right knee, slowly come up for 1, tap it down, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now this one we're going to hold up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, lower down. So now we're going to change the speed of the lift. We're going to slowly come out to a 4 count, then hold it for 8 and slowly lower down. Same thing, hold on if you need to. So slowly come up, bringing it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so now take that right foot, we'll only do one of each of those. Right foot in front. Now we're on a tightrope. Leave a small gap between your front foot and back foot so you don't catch one foot on the other. And now gently shift your weight forward, slightly lifting your back heel up. You don't have to go high. Now shift the weight back, your front toes are up. Like a rocking motion, call it a rocking horse, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 2 more, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 1 more, rock forward, heel up. Rock back, toes up. Both feet flat on the floor. So now stay on your tightrope. We're going to pick up that leg and move it behind. So the bigger you make that arc, the more challenging it is, but you don't have to make it big. So here we go, pick up that right foot, bring it behind. So you kind of rocked back and doing that. Now bring it in front and behind and in front. And again, bring it behind and front. Let's go 2 more, behind and front, 1 more, behind and front. And now we're in the center of our big imaginary clock, tapping. So now we're moving up and down as we're moving to the side. So here we go, tapping it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bring it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and bring the feet parallel. So that leg you were standing on was doing a lot of work. You may want to just kind of rotate that ankle a little bit, just around in one direction and the other, just shake it out a little bit. The muscles in that leg to keep you balanced were moving around like that. So you were getting a good workout in your calf and your ankle. So we're going to do the same stuff on the other side. I like changing up our movements because falls don't happen while you're just standing still. They don't usually happen while you're just doing something like this. It happens as we're moving. You're moving forward, back to the side, and we don't even think about our movements, and that's when falls happen. All right, so starting with lifting and lowering for 5, holding it for a count of 10. Our bodies aren't symmetrical. We have a good side and bad side. So let's see which one is which for you. So here we go, lifting that knee up, bringing it up for 1, and down, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now hold this one up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Now let's take it to our slow count. And ready, here we go. Okay, taking it up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. All right, so the two hardest, at least for me, the two hardest are over. Some people say that the standing on the tightrope is harder for them, but for me, just standing here is a little bit harder, so I have to work at it as well. So take that left foot, put it in front, leave that small space between your front foot and back foot, and now gently shift that weight forward, back heel up a little bit, shift the weight back, front toes up, and rock forward, back heel up, rock back, front toes, and again, rock forward, heel up, rock back, toes up, 2 more, rock forward, heel up, rock back, toes up, last one, rock forward, rock back, both feet on the floor, but you're still in your tightrope. So now move over a little bit. You're gonna pick up the front foot, put it behind, and bringing it back in front. So we're rocking forward and back, but a little bit of a sideways motion as well. And bring it in the front. And again, take it behind and front, 2 more. Behind and front, 1 more. Behind and front, and now you're in the center of your clock. So here we go, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and feet are parallel. All right, good job. So our palms are facing forward. Gonna get a little arm and breathing in here. So take a nice deep inhale. Prayer hands touch overhead or at the chest if overhead is a problem. Exhale as you come down to the center of your chest. Breathe normally, don't hold your breath. And now slowly rotate your fingertips forward towards me. Hold that position. If anything doesn't feel right, adjust your hands or adjust anything if something does not feel right. Now we're going to come up and over towards ourselves. It's a little more awkward, so don't force anything. You don't want to strain. Stretching should feel good. Mild tension is normal, but we never want to feel pain or any kind of a strain. And now fingertips back up towards the ceiling. Try interlacing your fingers. Turn your palms towards me. Slowly reach out. Feel the stretch in your hands. And bring it back in. We're going to take a little bit of a twist to the right as you just reach out. Bring it back in, come to the center. Now a little twist to the left as you reach out. Bringing it back into the center and release the hands. Taking it into another little bit of a, bring the arms back as you inhale. Exhale forward. We're just going to take them forward and back. So take them back. Exhale forward. And again, take them back. And exhale forward. Now breathe normally, but just let the arms just go back and bring them in the front. 2 more like this, and then we're just going to add on to this. Take them back and front. 1 more like this. Take them back and front and bring them to the sides. So we're going to do that swinging motion, but every time your hands go forward, you're going to recross, reach for your shoulders and come back. So we're not staying there at all, just kind of tapping our shoulders. So bring the arms back, right arm higher and reach and swing them back and recross and bring them back for 3 and cross. I'm counting every movement and 4 and cross. We're going to count to 8. Here's 5 and cross and 6. And cross 2 more counts. Here's 7. And cross 1 more. Here's 8. And cross. And bring the arms down. All right, so we're going to take that again and we're going to hold this position. So bring them back. Bring them front, right arm higher. Reach for your opposite shoulders and stay here now. Slowly lower your chin if you can. Feel that little stretch in the back of the neck. Lift the elbows if that works for you. Lower the elbows. Lift the chin. Slowly release the arms, reach back. You're going to reach forward again, but now the left arm is higher than the right. Reach for your shoulders, stay there. Give yourself another hug. And now just lower your chin. Feel that little bit of a stretch in the back of the neck. Lift the elbows. Lower the elbows. Lift the chin. And release the arms. So we're going to take it into a little bit of a coordination movement. I'm not going to do the whole thing standing. We'll do some seated, but your arms are hugging that little tree in front of you. Left arm comes out to the left as your right leg comes out to the right. If lifting is a problem, just tap the floor and bring it back in. So again, stay safe. We'll do more lifting seated. So left arm, right leg, 8 times. Just slowly come out for 1 and bring it back in. And 2. And 3. And 4. Here's 5. We try to come down with control. And 6. 2 more. Here's 7. Last one. And 8. Now taking it to the other arm, other leg. And bring the arm out and leg out for 1. Bring it down. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. 6. 2 more. Here's 7. Last one. And 8. And bring it down. Now, sometimes I'll actually do this with a small ball in hand and passing the ball from hand to hand, which adds a little bit of a challenge to the movement. So it's stuff, if you feel you have time to practice and stuff, you could try that at home too. We're going to stretch out a little bit of the hips and the front of the thighs using the back of the chair. We've done these before, but it's hard to get to that position. So you can, I'm just showing you sideways, and you can stay in any position that you can see or that's better for you. I'm going to step my right leg back. It's a fairly wide. As soon as I step back, my body's up and nice and tall. I'm not leaning forward. Feeling a little bit of a stretch in the hip and in the top, in the front of the thigh. And now I'm just, it's going to slight movement. You probably don't even see anything. I'm pushing my hip forward a little bit, feeling that stretch deepen, holding that position. And if you don't have knee issues, or if you've done this before and you know you can slightly bend your knees, don't go forward, but just a little bit lower, getting a deeper stretch, still pushing that hip forward. If this bothers you in any way, straighten out your legs. Again, the stretching should feel mild tension, but you shouldn't feel pain. And we're just holding out that stretch. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, and we really do need to stretch them out. I'm going to straighten my legs out. I'm lowering my heel towards the floor, getting a stretch in the calf. And now I'm going to keep the upper body flat back. I'm going to fold at the hips or hinge at the hips. As I lean forward, I'm starting to feel the stretch in the back of that front leg. Chair is there for support, so you don't strain or use your lower back. And now slowly straighten out. Carefully bringing that back leg to the front. And now we want to move the other leg back. Want to be even, so stepping back, a good, fairly good wide step. Making sure that you're up nice and tall. Gently pushing that back hip forward to feel that little bit of a stretch. And if you can, slightly dipping We're softening your knee. We're not really bending a lot. Still pushing that hip forward. Getting that stretch in the front of the leg into the hip. And now just straightening out both legs, lowering the heel as close to the floor as you can. And now folding at the hips, hinging at the hips, flat back, leaning forward. You don't have to go too far to feel a little bit of a stretch there. In the back of the thigh, into the glute area, a little bit in the calf as well. Holding that position. Find a spot that feels good and just stay there, enjoy it. And slowly bring yourself back up, bringing that other leg forward. And I think we will have a seat. There was something else I wanted to do, but it slipped my mind, so we will have a seat. I'm gonna have a sit. So we did a little bit of that motion with the arm to the side, the leg to the side. We're gonna continue that while we're in the chair to get that body moving again. But this time, instead of taking your side leg like this, you're just gonna tap out to the side because you can't really do that in a chair. And we are going to alternate our legs and arms. So you're gonna start with that left arm and right leg, and then alternate which leg comes out. So here we go, left arm, right leg, taking it out for 1, get that stretch, bring it together, other side, and 2. Here's 3, so a little bit of an afternoon brain challenge, and 4. Here's 5, and 6. Here's 7, and 8. So we're gonna take it to the front. We didn't practice that, but we don't need to, we're good. So you're gonna lift and lower that right knee as you tap the left thigh with the left hand. And then we're gonna alternate that too, alternating march. All right, here we go, right leg, left arm for 1. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. 6, 2 more. Here's 7, last one, and 8. And bringing it down. All right. So we're gonna move on a little bit, starting with some a little bit longer, a little bit deeper stretches. We're gonna start from the top and work our way down. We're gonna do a little bit of what they call dynamic and active stretches, and then a little bit of static stretches. The static are the ones we hold longer. The active and the dynamic are the ones that are using a little bit more movement. So we're just gonna be looking to the right and left a few times, don't get dizzy, and then we're gonna be holding those stretches. So slowly, look all the way over to the right, and now look all the way over to the left. Good, and again, take it to the right. Be mindful of what side for you might be a little bit tighter. Look over to the left. One more time in each direction, look over to the right. Look over to the left. And look straight ahead. Same thing, we're gonna go left and right, ear to the shoulder. Instead of turning, you're lowering. So here we go, taking it over to the right and the left. And again, over to the right and left. One more each side, to the right and left. And look straight ahead. And now taking it into some neck rolls, gentle rolls. One thing you want to avoid doing, at least avoid doing it for a long time, is bringing your head all the way back and holding it there for too long. When I mean over a really drastic lifting, because what's in the back of your neck is an artery. And think of what happens with a garden hose if you twist it and it blocks the flow of the water. In rare cases, if you do bring your head all the way back and you're restricting the flow of blood to the brain, people have, on very rare occasions, have passed out. It's okay to bring your head back and then forward, but never hold it back there for too long. So we're going to do some gentle neck rolls. We're not going to go all the way back, but we're going to look all the way over to the right. You're just going to drop your chin, roll it across your chest from right to left. Stay there, looking left. Then look straight ahead. And now look over to the left. Drop your chin, roll it across your chest, left to right. Stay there looking right. and look straight ahead. So we're going to take it into some little bit more, holding the movements a little bit longer. So you're going to look all the way over to the right and hold that position. And while you're looking over to the right, slightly lower your chin towards your collarbone, looking down towards the floor, just past the right side of the body. Lifting the chin back up, level position. Look straight ahead. And now same thing over to the left. So look as far to the left as you can and hold it there. Really important to have a lot of good range of motion, especially for those of us who drive. We want to be able to turn our heads when we need to. And now just lower your chin towards the collarbone, look down towards the floor. Chin back up, level position, look straight ahead. And now without lowering the chin, you're going to lower your ear, right ear to the right shoulder. Slowly lift, if you can, the left arm out to the side. No higher than parallel to the floor, maybe even just a little bit lower. And if your arm's tired, even lower than that. Try flexing the hand so your fingertips are up to the ceiling. Feel the stretch in the top of the forearm. Now lowering fingers. And again, fingers raise up. Lower down. Now lower the whole arm and place your hand behind your back. If behind the back is not good for you, place it on your thigh. So just hold that position. Now, if you've done this before and you don't have neck issues, you can try taking your right hand at that left temple, applying a tiny bit of pressure, just deepening that stretch a little bit. You never want to yank, tug, or pull on your head. And if it doesn't feel good, obviously get out of whatever position does not feel good. And if you do have your hand at your head, you can release that hand. If you have your hand behind your back, release that hand. Slowly, carefully bring your head up. And now lower the left ear to the left shoulder. You can also just stay right here. You don't have to do another thing if this stretch feels good enough for you. But if you want to deepen a little bit, like on the other side, slowly just raise the right arm, no higher than parallel to the floor. Flexing the fingers towards the ceiling. Fingers towards the floor. And again, to the ceiling. To the floor. Lowering the whole arm, hand behind the back. Holding that position. Again, you don't have to do anything else. But if you want that deeper stretch and you know it's safe for you, you can take the left fingertips gently at that right temple, adding a little bit of pressure, holding whatever position feels good for you. And releasing that hand if it's at your head, release the hand if it's at your back. Slowly bring your head up. And now without leaning forward, just lower your chin towards your neck, look down towards the floor between your feet. And if you want to feel a slightly deeper stretch, you can gently take one hand behind the back of your head. And releasing the hand, slowly bringing your head up. And we're going to take it into a little bit of some shoulder movements. Now we did our shoulder stretches, gentle stretches coming like that. If the next group of stretches are too much for you, you can always take, we're going to be starting with the right arm. And you can always just take one hand at that left shoulder as a stretch instead of bringing the arm across. So that's a modification or a little bit of a more gentle stretch. So take your right arm out to the side if you can. Slowly bring that arm across your chest, left hand palm up, reach for the forearm, and just guide that arm across. You can slide right into the next level if you're comfortable with that. And if you're not sure what that means, you can slide that left arm underneath the right And let that left arm grab that right. Holding that position. If that's too deep for you, just place your hand on the forearm. No matter whether you're here or here, the shoulder should not be crunched up by your ear. So make sure that's low. And holding that position. And releasing. Ideally, we should be holding our stretches 30 to 60 seconds. We're probably averaging maybe 10 to 12 seconds. Let's try to the other arm. So bring the left arm out to the side. Slowly come towards the center, right hand palm up, reach for the forearm, slide it across or slide right into that next stretch by straightening out your right arm underneath the left and then grabbing that forearm, so to speak, with the other arm, holding that position, making sure your shoulder is away from the ear as much as you can, holding that position. And releasing. So we're going to take it to the back of the arm, which is our tricep. We're going to do two different stretches, one a little bit easier, one a little bit more in depth. So by placing both hands here, reaching up, reaching towards your elbows. So if this is not good for you, you can be here, and then you can just bring the arm across or bring it up and take it over. So that left hand is pulling that right elbow over. Or you can take it like this, if over the head is not good. So let's hold that position over to the left. Slowly come upright. Now let your right hand pull the left elbow over to the right. And again, use any modification that is good for you if bringing your arms up overhead is not in the cards for you. Slowly bring yourself up and lower the arms down. So not every exercise, not every stretch is appropriate for every person. So you pick and choose the ones that are appropriate for you. So we take it into another tricep stretch by extending that right arm out. Left arm kind of holds onto it. Bend at the elbow, bring your hand towards your shoulder. Now you can stay right here or slowly bring the elbow up towards the ceiling or to whatever level you're getting a little bit of a stretch down the center of your tricep. That's the group of muscles that are in the back of the arm. Even a little bit deeper and a little different is by bringing the arm up overhead. Again, stay where you are if this is not good for you. I'm opening up the chest and now letting that left hand pull that right elbow over, similar to what we did earlier, but a little bit more intense. And bringing that body up and lowering the arms down, taking it to the other side, reaching out, letting that right hand support the left. Bend at that left elbow, elbow up towards the ceiling, or however high is good for you. Getting the stretch down the center of the tricep muscles. Stay where it's good for you. And taking it to the next level is opening up the chest. So we're getting a little bit of a different exercise. That's why I like to stop at each one, because there are really 3 different exercises, 3 different stretches. Now letting that right hand take it over to the side a little bit. And bringing yourself all the way back up and releasing the arms. And let's just give ourselves just a couple of shoulder rolls back and a couple of shoulder rolls front. And just relaxing. So we did some hand movements by stretching it out and reaching it over to the side. We're going to go a little bit deeper with some of those movements. So you're going to take your right hand, like you're saying, stop. You're gently pulling the fingers back, holding that position, stretching out the hand, the underside of the forearm. We're going to release our fingers one at a time. Don't overstretch them. So release the pinky's going forward, but not too far. Then release the ring finger. Release the middle finger. So now we're getting a good stretch on that pointer. We don't want to leave out the thumb, so just gently pull the thumb back, getting that stretch. And now for an even deeper stretch, the palm is up, bringing the fingers down. Releasing that hand, let it flop over, gentle pressure on the back of the hand. And now release. Now take it to the other hand, so your hand is saying stop. Gently pull all the fingers back at that initial stretch. You can stay right here. Now we're going to slowly release one finger at a time. So release the pinky. Again, don't let it go too far forward. You don't want to overstretch it. Then release the ring finger. Release the middle finger. So getting a good stretch in the pointer. And now gently pull that thumb back and that stretch in the thumb. Turn the palm up, bring the fingers down. Releasing the hand, let it flop over, gentle, gentle pressure on the back of the hand. And release. So we're making a super gentle fist. We're gonna rotate outwards 3 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, reverse the direction around for 1, 2, and 3, and bringing the arms down. All right. So we took care of the neck, the shoulders, the tricep, the hands, the arms. We're going to do a little bit of the lower back. We're going to warm up that spine a little bit. I'm turning sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to do, really, it's just a seated cat-cow. So you're just going to pull that belly button in. You're pushing your spine away, pushing your hands forward, lowering your chin, hold that position. Adjust your body to any way that makes it feel better for you if something doesn't feel quite right. And I'm just going to slowly straighten up, press the chest out, slide the hands towards the hips, squeeze the shoulder blades, reaching the elbows back, holding that position. Again, only if it feels good for you. And now just tuck your chin. We're sliding the hands away, pushing the back away, as if your belly button is pushing your spine away, getting that little bit of a spine stretch here. And now just relax. So I'm going to do a roll down, and you have a couple of options, whether your hands stay on your thighs and you just roll down to here, or you roll all the way down towards the floor. If you are more flexible and are able to reach for your opposite elbows underneath, you can also go there too. We're stretching out that lower back. So we're going to slowly roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Only do what is right for you. Stop where you need to. So tuck your chin into your neck. And you're just slowly rolling down. Your hands on your thighs, give your back a little bit of support. If you are used to rolling down, maybe you've taken yoga, chair yoga classes, rolling down, then come to the level that's good for you. And if you feel you're okay with reaching for your opposite elbows underneath your legs, then you can try that too. It deepens the stretch in the lower back, but if that doesn't feel right for you, get out of the position. And if you are reaching for your opposite elbows, just release the elbows. And if you carefully want to come up, you can place your hands on top of your thighs. Let your arms help you roll yourself all the way back up. Getting us a little bit of that stretch in the lower back. We're going to take it to some lower body, taking it into some stretches of the hip by bringing your legs out. Mindful if you have any hip issues, any surgeries or anything. Again, you always follow the directions of any physical therapist or your healthcare providers. Some positions are not good if you have had some replacements. I'm gently placing my hands on the inner thighs, pushing the legs farther apart, getting a little bit of a stretch in the hips, in the hip flexors. And now flat back, I'm just leaning forward a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. Be mindful of your chair that it doesn't come out from under you. And I'm going to twist a little bit by lowering my right shoulder towards the floor. So I'm actually twisting, looking towards the left, almost pushing that right thigh away. Then rotating back to the center. Now I'm going to lower the left shoulder as I look towards the right. Getting a little bit of a torso twist. Coming back to the center. And slowly bringing myself up. Now we're going to take it into a slightly deeper stretch with some side bends. And if bringing your arm way up is a problem, you can just lower yourself like this. You don't have to reach right up. I'm just trying to give some modifications. So we're bringing the arms out to the side. You're going to bend to the right. The right forearm rests on that right thigh. Now where you bring your arm is up to you. You can even just leave it to your side. If you are able to reach full range of motion, then also try lowering that right arm towards the floor. You don't have to touch anything, or keep it on your thigh if that's better for you. And slowly bring your body back up, taking it over to the other side. Forearm on the thigh, arm reaches where it is good for you. And you don't have to struggle to get up towards the ceiling. You can try straightening out that left arm if that worked for you on the other side, or keep it on the thigh. And bring yourself all the way back up. And lower the arms down. Taking it to a little bit of the back of the legs. So you're going to extend your right leg out with the heel on the floor, the toes up to the ceiling, holding that position. Just moving your leg in this position may have given you enough of a stretch, especially if your muscles are tight. For a slightly deeper stretch, you can lean towards the leg. Reach towards your toes, reach towards the floor. Again, only reach to a level that is within your range of motion. You don't want to struggle to do anything. You don't want to hurt anything. And now to safely come up, place either one or both hands on your left thigh. Use your arms on that leg to come up so you don't use your back. And now you're going to lower your toes towards the mat, towards the floor, stretching out the top of your ankle area. And you're going to bring that leg back in. And we're going to continue. Sometimes I go side to side and do the things that we just did on the other leg, but we're going to take it to our figure 4 stretch from here, further opening up the hip. 2 positions. An easier position is crossing that right ankle on top of the left ankle, opening up the hip and leaning forward, or taking that right ankle on top of the left thigh if your body allows that. Again, don't struggle with it if that's not for you. Adding very gentle pressure on the inner thigh. And while you're adding that pressure, slightly leaning forward. Again, ease up if you need to. Some of you may practice chair yoga, where you're just bringing your arms up and over, letting your hands hang, kind of a variation on a rag doll. This also stretches out the lower back a little bit. So if it's not good for you, get out of the position. If you are way down here, you can place your hands on your shin or your calf and use your arms to come up. So again, that you don't strain or use your lower back. And now we're going to do a little bit of a torso twist, mindful of any spine issues. You're going to take that left hand in the center of the right thigh. Use that leg for leverage as you twist a little bit farther to the point where it feels good for you. Mild tension, no pain. Then bringing your body back to the center. We're going to slowly rotate the ankle 3 times, big and slow, around for 1, 2, here my snap, crackle, and pop here, and 3, and reverse, opposite direction for 1, and 2, and 3, and now just carefully bring that leg down. So we're doing all that on the other leg, starting with the heel down on the floor, toes up to the ceiling. Leg is out straight. Don't put any pressure or weight on that extended knee. You'll only strain the joint. And again, stay here if this is good for you. Flat back, leaning forward for that deeper stretch. Reaching where you can towards the toes. Make sure you're secure on your chair. Reaching towards the floor. Again, only if that works for you. And to safely come up, one or both hands on your right thigh, using the arms on that leg to come up so you don't strain your back. And now lowering your toes towards the floor, getting a stretch in the top of the ankle. And bringing that leg back in, taking it to our figure 4 stretch on the other side. And ankle over ankle. Opening up the hip or ankle on top of the thigh. Here's where it gets the name figure 4, because if you look down at it, it's like a backwards upside down number 4. Gentle pressure on that inner thigh if that works for you, for your hip. Slightly leaning forward as you're pressing down. You'll feel the stretch in the outer glute or hip area. And bringing the arms up and over if you feel that is safe for you to do. Holding that position, whatever it might be. To safely come up, you can place your hands on your shin or calf and use both arms as you bring yourself up. And now you're going to slowly rotate your ankle 3 times, as big as you can, all the way around for 1, 2, 3, reverse the direction, bring it around for 1, and 2, and 3, and bringing that leg down. Good job with that. We're going to take it into a couple of knee hugs. So whether you bring your knee in under the back of the thigh or surrounding your shin, holding that hug, or just staying in a comfortable position if none of that works for you. You're going to bring your arms out to the side, open up the chest, slowly reach for whatever part of the leg is good for you, hugging it in. You can even lean back a little bit, dropping your chin, holding that position. And carefully releasing that leg. And same thing, open up the chest, slowly come in, hug the other leg in. Gently leaning back if that works for you. And releasing that leg. So we're going to conclude with a couple of breathing things, working our eyes. So your palms are facing forward. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. As we inhale, slowly lift your heels, lift the hands, eyes look up to the ceiling, working those eye muscles. Exhale as you turn the palms away, lower the heels, lower the hands, the eyes look down to the floor. And here's our last one with a nice deep inhale, heels up, hands up, eyes up. And exhale as you come down with the heels down, the hands down, and the eyes down. All right, so thank you for spending this afternoon with me. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Hope you have too. Hope you feel a little bit better than when you walked in the door this afternoon. Yes. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care now, everybody. Bye.
I'm only do the